Ready? Okay. Thank you all. Welcome to this is the 6th in our series of Lunchtime Learning. There's an app for that. This is our Reading Apps webinar. We're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you all for joining, and happy Friday. I'm Laura Martinez. I'm the Assistive Technology Program Manager at TASC.
And I'm Elizabeth Ortega, Assistive Technology Specialist at TASC. TASC is a nonprofit. We serve 6 counties in Southern California, and we are a parent training information center and a family empowerment center. We help, our mission is to educate and empower people with disabilities and their families. And we help families understand the special education process by providing a variety of workshops, IEP consultations, resources, and information about disability laws, rights, and responsibilities. Any questions or concerns you have regarding your child's education, you can call any of our offices. Our family support specialists will be able to help you. If you're looking for something specific that one of them cannot help you directly with, they'll be able to refer you to someone who will. We also have the Tech Center. The Tech Center is in a borough office in Orange County, and we offer a variety of assistive technology workshops. We offer individualized lab appointment. Right now, they're currently through Zoom. We have assistive technology and AAC, augmentative alternative communication consultations. We offer a free 1-hour consultation with a speech language pathologist. If you're interested, you can either contact Laura or myself, and we can give you more information in regards to Project Communicate. We do not provide any assistive technology or AAC assessments, and we have a lot of information and resources on assistive technology. Currently, all of our offices are closed, but we are still offering all of our services either by telephone, Zoom, or email. There are many apps designed for persons with special needs. Today, we're only going to show you a few on reading. If you're looking for something specific for your children, you can contact us either by calling us or sending us an email. If you're looking for something specific, or if you see any of the apps today, if you're looking for more apps, we can either help you by phone, email, or we can also set up a Zoom meeting with you and show them directly through there to you. All of the apps we're going to show you are available on iOS. If they are available on a different platform, you will see the information on that slide for that particular app. All of the prices are from about a week ago. Prices do vary, so keep that in mind.
Thank you, Liz. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first set of apps I'm going to focus on are for reading comprehension, decoding, and fluency practice. So the first one is called Reading Racer, and Reading Racer is interesting because it works on reading and fluency, and you actually get to talk into the microphone, and well, I'll show you. Anyway, it's free and it's available on iOS only. So when you open Reading Racer, you can either practice or race. I'm going to hit practice.
How old are you?
It'll ask how old you are. I'm going to say 5.
How fast do you read?
And do you read slow or quickly? So I'm going to do slowly for now.
Press and hold and read aloud.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A red dog on a blue tree. A
red dog on dog on a blue tree.
A red dog on a blue tree.
Great!
A
Blue dog on a red tree. Red tree.
A blue dog on a red tree.
So it goes along like that.
A
And
green dog on a yellow tree.
I'm going to press pause. It goes along like that and gets, the level gets higher as you go.
Race.
When you go to race, you can add up to 3 players.
How do you like the game?
Let's choose a story.
And then you can go in and choose a story to read. Kind of do it by the pictures.
Silly Rob. Press and hold, then read aloud.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then it becomes a race. Rob went to the pet shop.
Awesome.
Rob got a pet fish. So basically that's,
He set the fish in a dish.
apparently he set the fish in a dish. So you can basically do practice, read stories, or go back to the beginning. And the faster or the quicker that you read, it'll up levels for you. So again, that's Reading Racer, and that's a free iOS app. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. The next set of apps is a vendor called Happy Frog, and they have many apps. I'm focusing on their reading apps today, but they have apps, separate reading apps for grade 3 and grade 4. They have a speed and fluency builder, one that works on inferences, main idea for both sentences and short text, fact and opinion, and then a comprehension builder. There are free light versions of all of their apps, and then for the full versions, their prices vary. They're available on iOS and Google Play. So I'm going to show you main idea first. So under options, you can turn music on or off, the sound on or off, and the titles on or off. And I'm on the free version here, so you only get a certain amount of levels. I think it's the first 4, but you have to finish one level before you unlock the next one. So you can either read it yourself or press the speaker button.
A fungus is a kind of living organism. It is different from animals and plants. The plural of fungus is fungi. Yeasts, molds, and mushrooms are types of fungi.
So then it asks, does this sentence tell us about types of animals? No. And then you go on and read another one. Canada is a country in North America. Is north of the United States of, it is north of the United States of America. Does this sentence tell us the location of Canada? So, and so on. So that's basically for main idea. The next one is reading for 4th grade. I'm going to be showing different levels of things just so you can get an idea.
Hi, are you ready to improve your reading? Press play to get started.
So I'm going into options and turning the music off, or so it says. Press read. I still hear the music. Do you guys?
Yes.
There we go.
The tallest building. There are over 100 buildings in the world, more than 1,000 feet tall. The tallest building is called the Burj Khalifa. It is 2,722 feet tall, almost 1 kilometer. The Burj Khalifa building is in Dubai. Most people think Dubai is a country. It is not. It is one of the 7 emirates in the United Arab Emirates. Burj means tower in Arabic. Khalifa is the name of the leader of the United Arab Emirates. Construction of the Burj Khalifa started in 2004 and finished in 2009. It was open in 2010. It cost $1.5 billion to build. The Burj Khalifa has won many awards. It has broken many records for things like the highest restaurant and the highest swimming pool. It also has the highest observation deck in the world. The Burj Khalifa is amazing.
So again, you can hit the speaker and have it read aloud like I did, or you can have your students read it. And then there's answers. What is Dubai? It's an emirate. Now, if you get the answer wrong, it will give you the correct answer, which I like. And then so on. Once you pass all of the questions on one book, then it'll unlock the next book. So that is the 4th grade reading, of the Happy Frog apps. Sorry, my connection is slow today. Okay. So they have a bunch of different apps, and I like that they have light versions that are free, so you can try them and see if you like them. The next set of apps are by Peekaboo Studios. They have a ton of different reading apps plus other apps. I just listed some of them. So they have reading grades 3 through 8 that are all separate. And the prices vary, and they come in bundles if you want. And they're available for iOS, Google Play, and Amazon. And then they have sports reading, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, vocabulary prep, and then they have separate fiction and nonfiction reading. I noticed with these particular apps that they have whole other reading series available on Google Play that they don't have on iOS. So for those that use Android, that's a bonus. So just to show you the different, I'm going to show you the 2nd grade and the 7th grade reading. So here's the 2nd grade reading comprehension. And you have different stories you can choose from. I'll start with the first one, Dr. Seuss. Quite a bit of text to read. So I'll just read a little bit, have it read a little.
Dr. Seuss. Born March 2, 1904, Theodore Seuss Geisel, better known as Dr. Seuss, was an American writer, poet, and cartoonist. He often went by his first name, Ted. He was most widely known for his children's books, which he wrote and illustrated under the pseudonym Dr. Seuss. A pseudonym, pronounced pseudonym, is a made-up name. Many times authors use pseudonyms instead of their real names. Ted graduated from high school in 1921. He studied art and became manager of the school.
Okay, I clicked on take test just in the interest of time. But what I like about these particular book apps is that you have the text to the left while your questions appear on the right, so that if you need to go back through your text and look for answers, you can, which I find really helpful. Oh, whoops. So since I didn't see the whole thing, I'm not sure. I'm just going to pick one. Oh, well. Anyway, you can see the questions on the side. If you don't get it right, it tells the correct answer. And again, I like that you can scroll through. Excuse me, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. That you can scroll through and find the correct answer. All the other levels are very similar. I just wanted to give you an idea of what the 7th grade comprehension looks like. Some different choices for you. So I'll go with owls. Again, the text is pretty good length. And again, you can have your students or your child read it themselves, or you can read it aloud by pressing the button.
Owls. Owls have earned some fame through appearances in Disney animations and feature films such as Harry Potter. Most everyone knows the sound an owl makes and that they are active at night rather than during.
Okay, I press stop just in the interest of time. Again, same with the test. Oh, I have no idea. So then it highlights the correct answer, which I really like. So that is just an example of the 7th grade. Text and stories, very similar in all of their, except for more difficult, of course, words. But the format is very similar in all of their apps. Next is mini mystery readers, and we use this exact software for many years, and we're thrilled when they came out with an app. This is by the Attainment Company, and so there are, if you download the whole thing, it's $59.99, and you get both levels. If you only want one level, it's actually a better deal because you can download each level for $19.99. So my advice is to download the free version and then download the levels separately if you wish. But there's 24 books in each section, I guess you would call it, and the Sam Sherlock stories are written at the second, third reading level, and then the Bree Cody is at the 3rd, 4th. So I'm going to go ahead and open and show you. We have had kiddos of all ages, including a lot older, that like the mini mystery readers. So we'll go with Sam.
Sam Sherlock and Watson.
And then there are 6 on one page and 6 on another. And you can choose which one you like. So we'll start with the missing girl. I'm going to click read.
Watson's barks could be heard by all the students in Mr. Larson's math class. "Look, there's Sam Sherlock and his dog Watson," they shouted, as they looked out of the big window facing the street.
Okay, so hit next.
"Hello, Sam and Watson," said Mr. Larson as he went outside. "I am so glad you are here. One of our girls, Sue, did not come back from lunch. We are very worried. I hope you and Watson can help us find her."
So what's nice about this app is that it highlights as it reads, and also that it's a human voice and not a digitized voice. So for the interest of time, I'm going to forward through the story.
Watson.
And at the end, there's a test.
Suddenly, Watson put his nose in the air.
I don't know why it's not reading out loud there. So you can, so what did Mr. Larson's math class see out the window? So they saw
Sam Sherlock and his dog Watson.
That's what I'm going to say.
You got it.
Sue did not come lunch.
Right.
What did Miss a math quiz?
So,
That's not it.
so what it does,
What did Mr. Larson give Sam?
if you get it incorrect, it grays out the answer until you get it correct.
Sue's
That's correct.
So there's 6 questions. So one thing I wanted to show you under options, you can create different kiddos, and then there's a teacher or parent password. If you have someone that has physical limitations that need to use a switch, you can turn on switch scanning. You can track how much they've used it, and then you can, if you have a student entered, you can see their results and how they did on their questions. So that's Mini Mystery Readers by Attainment Company. My goodness. Okay, next we're going to go with interactive books. So I'm going to start with some storybooks. And, whoops, sorry. There are quite a few different storybook apps, so I just included a few. Ocean House Media has just gobs of different books, stories that your kids probably know, like the Little Critter stories, Dr. Seuss books, Berenstain Bears, Once Upon a Potty, all those types of books, and they're available on all platforms. Prices usually vary, and there are bundles available. There's also Wonderful Interactive, which are interactive storybooks. They're $4.99 each, available on all platforms, but they do have a free storybook sampler. So I'm going to show, oh, I'm so sorry, an Ocean House Media book.
Just Lost, written by Gina and Mercer Mayer.
Read to me. Read it myself. Autoplay.
Mom took us shopping at the mall. There were a jillion critters there.
So you can touch the different
Critters.
things in the book.
Mom. Little critter. Mall. Planter. Tree.
Swipe.
I wanted to push my brother's stroller, but the mall was just too crowded. Mom pushed him instead.
Now another nice thing about these books
Mall.
is that if you push the arrow at the bottom left, you can turn on or off the sound effects, the read to me, things like that. You can also choose under voice, you can choose new.
Record a new voice. Enter a name below. Save. Cancel.
And what you can do here is either record your own voice for your child, or if your child is working on fluency, you can record and have them record their own voice. I wanted to push my brother's stroller, but the mall was just too crowded. Mom pushed him instead. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I wanted to push my brother's stroller, but the mall was just too crowded. Mom pushed him instead. So then you can use your own voice.
Finished recording. Would you like to hear your recording from the beginning?
No. So I'm going to go back to narrator.
Plant.
So with
There was such a big crowd that I could barely.
with all the Ocean House Media books, that option is available, which is nice. And they do have some for older students. They have a Smithsonian collection. They have many different books. And then Wonderful Interactive has some great books too. Next is the Even Monsters apps, and I thought these were so cute, and they're interactive. And for 99 cents, you can download the bundle of 2 books. So it's Even Monsters Get Sick and Even Monsters Are Shy. And I'm going to show you Even Monsters Are Shy. Sorry.
Even monsters are shy.
Is the volume okay, Liz, or is it too loud?
A little bit too loud for me.
Okay.
I don't know everyone else.
It's so weird. Okay. How's that? Okay. I'm going to do Read to Me.
My name is Ben, and this is where I live.
So I'm going to touch the door. Push. Mailbox. So there's little interactive things that you can touch.
For my birthday, I got 3 toys, 2 circus tickets, and 1 monster. I named him Gert.
So I'm going to touch the presents. And there's Gert.
I thought it was a good birthday, but all Gert did was hide in the closet.
So in each game, in each of these books, there are some interactive games. So maybe he's sick, I thought. So I thought I'd give him lots of orange juice, but it didn't help. So we have to put the
1,
oranges.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Put him through the contraption. Spin it. Give him some juice.
Maybe he needs fresh air. We had lots of fun playing Mud Monster Island in my backyard, at least until my sister came out.
Anyway, lots of fun interactive things in both of these books, and just really cute things to do. So that's Even Monsters Are Shy, and then there's Even Monsters Get Sick. Gosh. Okay, so I'm going to show you some digital book apps for actually any age, older students or younger students. I'm going to show you Apple Books, but there's also the Kindle app, which I use personally. So in Apple Books, which used to be called iBooks, you can download, there are free books or paid books, depending on what you're looking at. And for younger students, they have some read-along books that you can download. Here you can see the tale of Jemima Puddle Duck. Hopefully it will project. I'm going to hit start reading. No. I don't know why the content is not supported. I apologize. Let's go to this one. Okay, so I opened Applewhite's story, which are teenage versions of the Disney princesses. What I like about the iBooks is that you can customize the fonts, make them larger or smaller. You can change the way the font actually looks if it's easier for you to read. It just depends. Can make it larger. You can choose different themes. You can have the 2 pages like a regular book or put on scrolling view. And go ahead and read it that way. In the handouts, Liz, have you posted the handouts yet? Okay. I'm going to talk about our read aloud feature that's built into the iOS operating system. I'm going to show you how it works quick, and then I'll show you how to open it. So I have mine turned on. I'm just highlighting what I want read aloud. I'm going to hit speak.
Applewhite opened the pink silk curtains even wider to let in all that buttery sunshine. My, what a perfect day for travel, she said. Her bedroom was bustling with servants in matching white uniform.
Okay, I have mine on high. So to show you, I'm going to go to settings. And I'm going to scroll down to accessibility. And then once accessibility opens, we're going to go to spoken content. And this is where you can turn on or off these features. So I have speak selection on and speak screen on. And then I turn on highlight content, and I have it highlight the words and sentences. You can choose an underline or a background color, and you can choose your word or sentence color. What else? Oh, you can slow down the speaking rate or speed it up.
Speak selection reads selected content. Speak selection reads selected content.
And you can choose different voices. So what's nice about that feature, and that's on your handout, what's nice about that feature is if you have different books or different content that you need to read on the internet or different text for school, as long as you're able to download it, just about anything, right, Liz? A PDF, a text file. If you have it on your iPad, it can read aloud, which is super duper helpful. So here are the steps to get there, just so you have them, or reach out to Liz and I and we can walk you through it. So some reading support tools that I wanted to mention. This is a free app. There are many text-to-speech apps, and we have many. If you're interested, email us or call us and we can arrange a lab to show you the different ones. But we wanted to include Dolphin Easy Reader because it's free and it's available on iOS and Google Play. So it was created for people with dyslexia or who are blind or have low vision, but I find that it works for a ton of different people and it's highly customizable. So I'll go ahead and show you that. Dolphin Easy Reader. Maybe. Okay. So with Dolphin Easy Reader, you can download books from different places or different, you can download texts as well. There are different libraries built in here. You can copy and paste something from the internet to your clipboard and paste it in. There's all different ways to do it. I'll just show you quickly with a free one from Project Gutenberg. I'm going to choose English. And then I'll just pick anything to show you. And it loaded that quickly. So it's now in my library. I'll go ahead and what I like is that you can customize just about anything visually and auditorily in this app. You can change the text size to from very small to very large. Again, you can choose your font. You can change your margins, which is important if you want less on each line to read. Your line spacing, how far or close apart each line is. I hope you can see that. And your letter spacing, can make them farther apart or closer together. And then you can choose different color themes. So they have some that are built in if they're easier to see, or you can customize your own, which is what I usually do. So you can choose what color you want to highlight, what color you want your background, what color you want your text, and there you are. So I'm going to go to my books. I do Little Women since I know what's in there, and give you an example.
Christmas won't be Christmas without any presents, grumbled Joe, lying on the
Can you
rug.
hear?
It's so dreadful to be poor, sighed Meg, looking down at her old dress. I don't think it's fair for some girls to have plenty of pretty things, and other girls nothing at all, added little Amy, with an injured sniff. We've got father and mother, and each other, said Beth contentedly from her corner.
Okay, I went ahead and paused. So there's also navigation settings. You can set how long you want it to be. You can set a sleep timer. You can find information about the book. You can bookmark exactly where you are. And you can search for certain words. Anything I'm forgetting, Liz? Oh, here's the audio settings. You can add different voices. You can adjust the rate, the pitch, the volume, and the pauses in between words. So just depending on what you want, if you want it higher or lower, and then you can add voices. Some of them are at a cost, but there are the ones that come with it. So you can play sound on bookmark if somebody who's blind so they know where they are. Sorry. So that's Dolphin Easy Reader. And we found it to be really helpful with different kids and adults and everyone in between. And then the last set of apps I just wanted to talk about really quick. So there are all kinds of scan and read apps. And what a scan and read app is basically if you have a book or a document that you want to read aloud, and you don't have a flatbed scanner and you don't want to scan it in on your computer, you can actually do this on your iPad. So I've listed the 4 that are probably best known or that we use most often. I'm just going to show you the features of the voice dream scanner. They all have very similar features. So what you normally do with the voice dream scanner is you find whatever document that you want to scan and go from there. But in the interest of time, I went ahead and scanned in a few documents. So this was a stranger danger worksheet from Tech Connection, I believe. And so what you can do, I took a picture of it, it recognized the text, and now.
Would you like some of my candy? I lost my new puppy. Can you help me find her? I have a special gift for you in my car. Come with me. You look just like my favorite grandchild. Do you mind if I take a few photographs of you? I can't hear you very.
Okay, I stopped it. You can change it to just text if you want to, and just pull out the text and have it read.
Would you like some of my candy? I lost my new puppy. Can you help?
You can slow down or speed up your speech rate, and you can change the voices depending on what you like. Just so you can see.
Me find her, I have a special gift for you in my car. Come with me.
He has a gift in his car. And you can bring it back. There are some others that I have scanned. I scanned a brochure I had. Even though it came out kind of bendy, you can still pull the text out or read it on here.
Ergo 21. Why our travel?
Okay, his voice is annoying. But you can see how helpful that might be if you need a text read aloud, or you want to get something in a digital format. Sorry. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'm going to speed the words back up so it's a little quicker. Okay, so that is Voice Dream Scanner. But again, there are many other scanning apps. I also like the Claro Scan Pen. Sorry, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Scan Pen app and the Prismo app equally as well. I included a bunch of ebook resources so that you can, if you want to download text or books, here are a whole bunch that you can access, different levels for different kiddos or adults, depending. If you have any questions on any of these, or if you have questions on any of these apps, please feel free to, again, contact Liz or myself. We're going to ask you to go ahead and fill out your evaluation forms if you would. I would like to ask you to please, when you get in to fill out your evaluation, if the question does not apply to this webinar, please mark NA. And then again, all of the webinar evaluations will be put in a monthly drawing for a $25 gift card, but you have to be sure to add your email address so that we know who you are if you're the winner. Did I forget anything, Miss Elizabeth?
No.
So you can either click the link, Liz will put it in the chat for you, or you can use your phone. Oh, my phone just disappeared. You can use your phone, open the camera, and put it right onto the QR code, and it will take you directly to the SurveyMonkey link. I'll put it back in a minute, but I do want you to see our contact information here. If you have any questions at all, please reach out. Email is typically the best because we're working at home, but either way is okay. And I'm going to go back to this for just a minute. And thank you all for joining us. Happy Friday, and I hope you have a great weekend.